Hello, this is Survival-gyver, and today I'm just going to be talking about a quick tip that can help you with your supplies if you have it, which you should anyway, but I digress. Whether you're prepping or you have an emergency kit or a bug-out bag or a get-home bag, or even if you're going camping, just your regular backpack, or you're going on a trip, or you're just OCD like myself and you want to be able to organize things like cords and electrical items and whatever else comes to mind. You can even do pens, pencils, sticks, whatever you like, for the most part. So we're talking about Velcro one rep thin ties. Now this is a 50 pack. These are 8 by ½ inch wide, 8 inches long, ½ inches wide. I have them in black and gray. They come in all sorts of colors, but the local store by me only has them in black and gray. And they come in various sizes, so they're not all 8 inches by ½ inch. These are adjustable, reusable wraps onto itself for a secure hold. These are 8-inch pre-cut ties, and made by Velcro. It's a major name brand. And here's just 2 examples. Here's a cord for Type-C connector to USB, probably for one of my power banks. And this is just some leftover paracord that I have that I wrap up as well, just so it doesn't fall apart until I have some other use for it. So to make this easy, I'm going to show you how to do this one. There's 2 different ways of doing this. Well, 3 technically. Oh, look, I unrolled it and, well, that's weird, right? It's still connected. Why is that? So let's take a look at this thing here. Remember, this is 8 inches long and this cable is not that thick, so it'll take a while to unroll that. So each of these have a little slot on the end of it and Velcro. So you have the felt on one side and the hooks on the other, or hook and loop, right? So the black is literally, it's still just black, while the gray, light gray, has this dark gray on the back. So you have a couple of ways of doing this. My preferred way, so I don't lose the cord, is to just wrap it. Wrap it around the edge here. Makes a nice tight loop, and now it's not coming off, right? See, it'll move back and forth that way, but it won't simply come off because it's wrapped around itself. So I can tie that up like that, and I can go across like I did before. You can see it's loose because I'm doing this with the camera in my view, so I can't actually see what I'm doing. And that's it. So it's connected, still there though. So how else can you get this to stay on there? Well, let's find out, shall we? Loop this back around like that. This would actually be better with much longer cordage like the paracord, but it'll work on the small stuff too. I'm going to take the one end, wrap it through the other end, and pull. Just like a regular zip tie. You may just have to move it with the other hand a little bit. Fold the flap over and twist the end. And look, there you go. One neat little connector. So now I said there's a third way to do that. Well, you probably figured it out by now. You could either wrap the cord like we did the first time, or put it through the loop on the other one, or you can do a combination of both. Now, see, it comes right off because nothing was really holding it on. At least in the other one, it kept the zip tie on there. Can be a little difficult to do when you can't see what you're doing. So instead of wrapping that all the way around, I'll wrap it again just on the one side through the hole in the other side of the zip tie here. I'm going to cinch that down like that. So now you know it's on there, right? Because it can't separate. and you can still just wrap the whole thing around, and it will continue to hold. Simple as that. Those are your three main ways of doing this. Now, these are cuttable. You can cut them to fit things that are much smaller. So you can always just put this through. I'll use a pen as an example. I'm going to pull that through. Try. It's hard to do when you can't see what you're doing. And there you go. Now it's on there. And it can go that far, and it can be pulled off, but even the small ones still work. So this is Velcro brand. There's a lot of knockoffs out there. They're called Hook and Loop. Velcro is a name brand. I can see this is actually really dusty because it was in a home improvement store. Lowe's, I believe. Either way, you can look online. I'm going to have a link in the description to Amazon. And I'm going to try to get you some of the other colors because they come in all colors. By various brands. You have the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, black, silver. There's some with hearts and little kitty faces on it, cat faces, and all sorts of things. So depending on who you're trying to organize for, whether it be yourself, like I do on this, or this, or if maybe, I don't know, maybe you're looking for an extra little connector between a backpack and say, I don't know, a keychain or bear spray, or maybe it's one of your kids' toys, it has a loop somewhere on it. Well, you can connect this to the backpack so it doesn't simply disappear. So you have lots of options on this. And these are light duty. They are pre-cut. You can actually see how the black one's already pre-cut in here, just like the gray one was. But you have 50 of each, not counting that short piece. So you got plenty. You got 100 here you can use. I'm sorry, I am wrong. You have 25 of each color you can use, 50 in total. It's been a long night, I'm sorry. But that's it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I will answer them as soon as I can. If you like this video, as a quick tip, even though it's almost 8 minutes long, sorry about that, but I like to explain myself as best I can. Yeah, if you like this, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I have plenty of cool stuff coming down the road, and I'd like really for you to join along. So thank you for watching, and have a glorious day.